Steve, we look ahead to our final away game of the season as we head to Yeovil. How are you feeling going into it?
Yeah, all good, all good. Obviously, yeah, it's the next game. Yeah, it's a tough one on Monday, against Barnet. But yeah, look, the players have recovered well. Obviously, it's been nice to have a few days in between the games to sort ourselves out. And yeah, look, we travelled down to Yeovil in a game that obviously, yeah, want to try and get a victory on the road and try and build up a bit of a momentum ahead of Tuesday night. So yeah, looking forward to it.
And you reflected very positively after the Barnet match in terms of our performance. Does that give you confidence heading into this one?
Yeah, 100%. I said, look, the lads were performing really well. So we've looked at the information, looked at the data up until the sending off. We were on top in most metrics. So that was really pleasing. That's been our focus for the week. Just obviously that's the kind of mindset, mentality we need to have. And yeah, my big focus for this game is to get energy, enthusiasm into the game, and for it not to end up being a testimonial type fixture where two teams are just going through the motions. So that'll be the big focus from us, and yeah, hopefully the travelling fans can watch us win our last game on the road.
Obviously, we know we were dealt a difficult hand on Monday. Not that we're dwelling on it, but does that sort of almost motivate you to make sure we can get the win this time?
No, look, you put it to bed. Obviously, we've had the necessary conversations, had the necessary feedback from the refs to apologise for the way those situations were handled, which I appreciate. I had a personal phone call about it as well, so that was great. But yeah, look, it doesn't put points back on the board, but obviously it does make you. It makes you remember that you're not going mad, and yeah, you do know what you're looking at sometimes, and you do know how things should and shouldn't be done. So yeah, look, we're not using it as any sort of fuel. We're using the ending the season in the right way, ending the season with hopefully a trophy as well on Tuesday. And yeah, obviously it starts with getting people up to speed, a good performance on Saturday, and hopefully that builds that momentum and confidence into the game.
Does the mood remain sort of positive throughout the dressing room as well?
Yeah, look, we're always positive. We've got no reason not to be. We've got a really nice environment. We've got a really nice culture coming to work. Yes, we need to improve all the time, which is what we're trying to do. A lot of improvements going to be made again in the off season. So yeah, look, positivity. I must have stood there a million times and said this is a great group of lads, and they enjoy coming to work. We enjoy working with them. So yeah, we've had a really good week's training, and so we'll have a nice trip down to Yeovil, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a nice trip back.
So yeah, it's our second game in a week after playing on Monday. Does everyone need to be ready to be called upon?
Yeah, look, that's what you work towards, that's what the staff work towards, that's what the players have got to work towards, and yeah, so they've got to be professional, and they want to be professionals. If they want to be at this level or they want to be at the level above, they need to be focused at all times and be ready, and yeah, be ready when called upon. And it's a nice. We've lost some big players this season. You think of the likes of Jaden Harris, who was at the top of his game, Alex Kirk, Jack Taylor. It's a real tough one at times, and yeah, lads have all got to be ready, and yeah, hopefully we can get a few more minutes into a few more bodies this weekend.
We know Tyler French is going to be suspended. How else are we looking squad-wise in terms of like fitness? Yeah,
Tyler's going to be out. Everyone else who was involved at the weekend will be involved again Saturday. So yeah, we're all right.
As for the opposition, we head to Yeovil, a team who are just a place below us in the league table. What do you make of them?
Yeah, look, they've had a good season. I think they'll be really pleased with where they are. They've lost some key players this year as well. Frank Newball left and went to Gateshead, and a few players have taken injuries that have either ruled them out for the season or a period of time. And obviously that's things you have to deal with, and sometimes it's hard at our level. to be able to cope with financially, etc., etc. So yeah, look, they've been excellent. They're a really good manager, and they're a good team, and one that we need to be ready for.
And as we mentioned before, it is our final away game of the season. How good would it be to see a packed out away end tomorrow? Yeah,
no, it'd be amazing. Look, we understand it's a bit of a trot, and I think the road's closed as well. Getting to the ground, so and the area. So yeah, look, everyone who comes down there, I appreciate. I've heard they're going to dress up as well. So we look forward to seeing them. Hopefully, we can celebrate at the end of the game.
Cheers, Steve.
Thank you.